Some of us weren't taught how to leave. We were taught how to stay, how to hold everything together, even when it was breaking us. This is Beneath the Floorboards, where we name the silent contracts, the generational debt, and the loyalty that felt like love but lived in captivity. Maybe you were the one who saw them struggle, the parent who gave everything, the one who survived so much and expected you to never leave their side. So you stayed, not physically. Maybe you moved out, built a life, succeeded even. But emotionally, you were still holding their feelings, still managing their loneliness, still sacrificing your expansion for their comfort. You told yourself it was love, but it was loyalty, a loyalty that required your silence, your shrinking, your emotional disappearance. Place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. Your dominant hand will go on your heart and the other hand will go on your belly. Breathe in slowly for 4. Hold for 2. And I want you to exhale for 6, but with sound. Now ask yourself, what do I do to keep someone else from feeling abandoned? What do I do to keep someone else from feeling abandoned? And then I want you to ask yourself, what has it cost me to stay loyal to their pain? What has it cost me to stay loyal to their pain? You see, you wanted their love, but you had to earn it through self-denial. You had to make your truth smaller so they wouldn't feel accused. You had to hide your expansion so they wouldn't feel left behind. You became their emotional guardian while orphaning your own needs. This is not the loyalty that builds love. This is the kind that builds resentment. The kind that builds a life where you're always exhausted, always performing closeness that's never truly held. I want you to grab that piece of paper or that journal or notebook that you grabbed from the first episode. And here's your next question. I want you to write, I stayed loyal to blank, even when it meant betraying blank. I stayed loyal to blank, even when it meant betraying blank. You'll know what goes in those blanks. It might be a name, it might be a role, it might be your own voice. There's a section in Beneath the Floorboards workbook called The Betrayal Within. That's where we explore how staying silent for others slowly turn into betrayal of self. The workbook is coming soon. You can join the waitlist now at phoenixphreedom.com. The affirmation that I have for you today is firm, but it's loving. You ready? I don't owe my loyalty to the pain that raised me. I owe it to the life I'm building. I don't owe my loyalty to the pain that raised me. I owe it to the life I'm building. Let that land. Sometimes the pain wasn't in what they did. It was in what you did to stay loved by them. You dimmed, you paused your growth. You became the emotional caretaker, the peacekeeper, the invisible tether. And now, part of you wonders, if I stop being loyal to their pain, will I still belong? That's the grief and the freedom. You are allowed to outgrow the contract. You are allowed to walk out of the room and still carry love in your chest. If this episode stirred something in you, pause. Breathe. Let yourself feel it. This is sacred work. If it feels too heavy to hold alone, you don't have to. Call or text 988. Always there, always ready. If you're ready to go deeper, one-on-one somatic hermeneutic coaching is available at phoenixphreedom.com/coaching. We break the silence together. And the Beneath the Floorboards workbook is coming soon. A space to unwrite the contracts you never agreed to and begin writing yourself back in. Next time, we'll explore the truth you couldn't say, the silence that shaped you, and what it means to speak again. You don't owe loyalty to what kept you small. You owe devotion to your freedom. And if you are new here, I'm Kira. Some of you know me as Phoenix Phreedom. Not just the name, but the process of burning down old survival and rising in truth. I am a trauma-informed, somatic hermeneutic coach. And this is not your typical coaching space. This is not about chasing goals to escape your wounds. It's about turning toward the story beneath the strategy, the body beneath the behavior, the meaning beneath the mess. We do healing here, but not the kind that performs for approval. Not the kind that skips over the pain to look put together. We do the slow, sacred work of remembering who you were before the roles, the silence, the pressure to be strong. We don't just move on. We interpret. We feel. We reclaim. You don't need to be fixed. You need to be felt fully, finally, even by yourself. And in this space, we don't just use words, we use sound, tone, resonance, breath to bring your nervous system back into relationship with safety, softness, and self. This is what I do. This is what Phoenix Phreedom is. And I am honored to walk with you through it. Love.